Hello and welcome to the Dateline Northeast, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host, Skyrim Zimik, and here are the top stories of today's program. Manipur HSLC 2020 result declared with 65.34 pass percentage. Assam government reviews Bagjan blowout site. And Mizoram observes Green Mizoram Day. The Board of Secondary Education Manipur BSEM Class 10 result was announced on June 15. The Manipur HSLC exam 2020 pass percentage stood at 65.34% and the merit list was also released by the board. A report. The Manipur HSLC result 2020 was declared on June 15 by the Board of Secondary Education Manipur. Reshmi Nandaibam has topped the Manipur BSEM exam result 2020. This year, the Manipur HSLC exam pass percentage stood at 65.34.
I was really shocked at first to see my name on top of everyone in the list. Then on the website, in the group, my friends sent the list, the PDF file list of the top 25 HSLC students in the HSLC examination. So I was really shocked at first that I could not believe that it was my name. So I looked repeatedly again and again on the list and was almost happy that I just could not react, I just could not express it with words.
The Manipur Board 10 exam 2020 was held from February 17 to March 5, 2020. This year, 38,664 candidates appeared in the Class 10 exam, which includes 19,824 girls and 19,040 boys. The Manipur Board HSLC results second topper with 578 marks is Huidrom Rohit Singh of St. John's School, Nambol, while the third topper position is shared between two boys, Kumanthem Bobosana Singh of Eureka Academy, Thaunau Jam and Rahul Naurem of Catholic School, Kanchipur with 572 marks.
लड़की का रिजल्ट कैसा होगा सोचते रहा तब तक 12 साढ़े 12 बजे करीब दिन में उनका मतलब रिजल्ट आउट हो गया था। उसमें लिस्ट में देखा तो अचानक फर्स्ट पोजीशन में मेरा लड़की का नाम देखा तो हम क्या बोले, खुशी से रोने का दिल भी किया और आंसू भी आया। इतना खुश हो गया कि जो विश्वास नहीं होता है कि मेरा लड़की फर्स्ट पोजीशन में आएगा करके।
Altogether, 25,084 students were declared pass. As per reports, around 102 students were expelled and 5 were withheld from the Manipur Board Class 10 exam this year. Meanwhile, a 12-year-old boy, Manipur boy, became the youngest to clear Manipur HSLC exam 2020. Isaac Palonlungwan Vaipai, the youngest person to appear for the Manipur exam 2020, cleared the 10 board exam with 72%. Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas Dharmendra Pradhan along with Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal recently visited the Bagjan blowout site in Tinsukia district to review the situation on the ground. We have a report.
A massive fire broke out in the gas well of Bagjan Oil on June 9th following a blast. According to reports, the blast occurred at a time when the experts and engineers of Oil India Limited were engaged to control gas and oil emission. The emissions continued at the site after the blowout of the gas well on May 27. Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas Dharmendra Pradhan along with Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal recently visited the Bagjan blowout site in Tinsukia district to review the situation on the ground. The Petroleum Minister said that people affected in Oil India's Bagjan well tragedy will be adequately compensated.
इस घटना को भारत सरकार और असम सरकार दोनों मिलके हमारी प्राथमिक अभी काम है उस कुएं को सील करने के लिए ग्लोबल एक्सपर्ट को हम लोगों ने बुलाई है उसमें और भी कुछ इंटरनेशनल प्रैक्टिस आवश्यकता होगी, उसके बारे में भी हम कदम उठाएंगे। वो घटना क्यों हुई उसके बारे में भारत सरकार एक हाई लेवल कमेटी बना के उसकी जानकारी ले रही है।
According to reports, the blowout at the gas well of Oil India Limited in Baghjan has not only impacted the livelihood of locals living in nearby areas, but has also threatened the biodiversity zones. Assam Chief Minister along with other officials also took part in a high-level meeting to discuss the damage caused by the fire and its effect on the ecology of the surrounding areas.
ये घटना भी हो गया है, हम लोगों का डर है घर जाने के लिए, और ये धरती भी हिल रहा है।
Assam Governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi also held a discussion with Union Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas Dharmendra Pradhan at Raj Bhavan on Baghjan fire incident. The Tinsukia district administration has moved more than 7,000 people from nearby areas of the gas site to 14 relief camps.
यहाँ पर पूरी इंडिया की बाहर से टूरिस्ट लोग आता है। यहाँ पर जो 330 स्पीसीज बर्ड मिलता है, जो माइग्रेटरी बर्ड 330 स्पीसीज बर्ड मिलता है, इसको देखने के लिए इंडिया की बाहर से टूरिस्ट लोग आता है, उसको फोटो करके ले जाता है। इस बिल पर वैराइटीज क्वालिटी का जो लोकल फिश मिलता है, ये लोकल फिश जब बागजान का वो ऑयल खाद ब्रास्ट हो गया, ब्रास्ट होने के बाद यहाँ पर पेट्रोलियम गिरने के बाद उसका जल का जो बायोडाइवर्सिटी है वो बिल्कुल खत्म हो गया।
In a webinar on Atmanirbhar Bharat, the Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas also stressed on enhancing domestic steel usage in the country and reducing import dependence for meeting oil and gas sectors' steel requirements. The 14th Assam Regiment of Indian Army is operating a medical camp for the people of Bandar Khati Relief Camp.
Moving on to Tripura, frontline warriors are risking their life every day to combat the deadly coronavirus. Scientists and innovators around the globe are coming up with numerous inventions to help the frontline warriors. A professor from Tripura recently integrated the Covid19 Robot to reduce the chances of spread of virus among healthcare workers serving Covid-19 patients.
This is a four-wheeled robot that can serve food, medicines and other essential items anywhere you want. However, it is designed to serve with a different purpose. A purpose to protect the frontline health workers who are working around the clock to combat the deadly coronavirus. Meet Harjeet Nath, an assistant professor from Tripura University's Chemical and Polymer Engineering Department, who has developed a robot called Covid19 Robot.
The main motivation behind making of this robot is, basically ensuring and safeguarding our health workers, or like the doctors and nurses and the clinic staffs who are working in the COVID positive hospitals, because the more they go in front of the COVID positive patients, they get more exposed and their chances of getting contaminated is very much high.
Using waste materials and mostly available spare parts, including 3 motors, 2 rechargeable lead-acid batteries, transmitter, receiver and USB output, the professor said it cost around 25,000 rupees and took 2 weeks to develop this device. Covid19 Robot has a Wi-Fi controlled camera with an inbuilt microphone and speaker, which works as a two-way communication device to help both the doctors and patients to communicate through a mobile phone or computer, maintaining a safe distance. Harjeet Nath said that this device will safeguard the life of many doctors.
Suppose a patient wants to have a one-to-one communication with the doctor can simply sit at a very safe location, and using the smart camera, both of them could have a very wonderful discussion among them, and the patient can act accordingly.
The robot can carry the load of around 10 to 15 kilograms of materials like medicines, food, water, and its operating range is 15 to 20 meters with a mobile phone or computer.
I would also urge our technical people to come up with new innovations so that we could support our health workers as far as possible.
The creator said that he wants to hand over the robot to the state government so that it can be used in any COVID care or hospital.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
Troops of Indian Army in a joint operation with Assam Police apprehended 2 cadres of the National Socialist Council of Nagaland (NSCN-IM) near Ledo in Tinsukia district of Assam. Based on a specific input, the joint team launched an operation and apprehended the cadres from the area. The apprehended cadres have been identified as SS Lieutenant Colonel Rapung Hakong, Alas Joni and SS Kochang Sangye. The team also recovered 1 foreign-made 9mm pistol, 1.22 pistol, 10 live rounds of ammunition and Rs 10,000 in cash from the insurgents. Hundreds of vehicles, including trucks carrying perishable food items, have been stranded on National Highway 8 in Tripura due to dilapidated condition of the roads. Heavy rainfall contributed to deterioration of the road on NH8 between Pacharthal and Kumarghat, making it impossible for vehicles to ply on it. The National Highway authorities have been engaged in repairing, but due to Covid-19 pandemic, there has been a huge shortages of laborers. To overcome the crisis, the Border Security Force is using choppers to airlift food and essential items to some of its border outposts, especially in the remotest part in the Dateline district, along with Bangladesh. A new species of fish was recently discovered in the junction of River Sikku and Siram under East Siang district. According to reports, the new species was discovered by Dr. Keshav Kumar Jha, Associate Professor from Jawaharlal Nehru College, Pasigad, who named it as Schizothoric sicusirensis. Association for Social and Human Advancement, jointly with ICFAI University and local administration, organized a voluntary blood donation at Lumbarchera in outskirts of Agartala. The blood donation camp was held to help in overcoming the ongoing blood crisis in hospitals across Tripura due to COVID-19 pandemic. Earlier, ASHA, which for the last 2 decades is running a center for training of youths in various trades for self-employment, especially in rural area, have produced more than 10,000 masks and distributed them among the frontline COVID-19 warriors and poor section of people during the initial days of lockdown. The Indian Army, along with Assam Police, 210 Cobra battalions and 6 battalions SSB recently unearthed a massive cache of arms and ammunition in the Chirang district of Assam. A joint operation was launched based on the information regarding the presence of illegal arms and ammunition in the forested area of Lal Pathar. According to police officials, it is the second largest arms and ammunition recovered in the district after Panbari Forest Reserve in 2019. Amid the COVID-19 surge, thousands of youths in Mizoram are working as frontline warriors to render specially for those working in healthcare services, in hospitals and quarantine centers. The Young Mizo Association is one of the largest and most comprehensive non-profit secular and non-governmental organization of the Mizo people to mobilize youth for social service and to serve both patients and healthy people. Under the association, a village-level task force has been formed for basic service in hospitals and quarantine center. The YMA volunteers also organized a blood donation camp for COVID-19 patients to fight the pandemic.
Moving on to Mizoram, Green Mizoram Day was observed throughout the state recently by planting tree saplings and taking pledge to work for a greener environment and maintaining ecological balance. Have a look.
Amidst the coronavirus pandemic, Green Mizoram Day was observed across Mizoram on June 12th. The program was organized by the Environment, Forest and Climate Change Department at City Forest in Aizawl. Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthenga asked all stakeholders to include economically profitable plants and trees while planting saplings.
Saplings have already been planted under this program. Planting of a tree is very important for us to combat the global issue like global warming, climate change, etc.
While observing the day, social distancing was maintained and all dignitaries were seen wearing masks. Mizoram Governor P. Sridharan Pillai planted saplings at the premises of Raj Bhavan. Across the state, officials and people observed the day by planting saplings, clearing weeds around tree plantation at the office premises and residential complexes. Mizoram Transport Minister T.J. Lal Nuntulanga said that the state needs to plant more trees to get fresh air.
Also, Mizoram is, as you know, hilly station. So we the first source of the water is a stream in the forest. Then the water sources come from the tree. That's why planting tree is very important.
Mizoram has been observing the day on June 11th since 1999. The people of Mizoram also took a pledge to work for the improvement of environment and maintaining ecological balance. Around 38 lakh saplings have been planted across the state till last year until this program.
Due to deadly COVID-19, newborn babies are being named after the coronavirus pandemic. 2 months ago, a newborn was named Lockdown by a Rajasthani couple stranded in Tripura. This time, a baby boy in Manipur has been named Quarantino. We have a report. While parents are often inspired to name the newborn with modern names, due to the coronavirus outbreak, parents are choosing names related to the pandemic. A baby boy born to a couple placed under institutional quarantine in Manipur's Kangpokpi has been named Emmanuel Quarantino.
In this critic time, as I expect, no one can help me, but without expecting, I get lots of help and support, so I'm very happy to get baby name as Quarantino.
The boy was born at the quarantine center on 31st of May at Emmanuel School, Haipi, under Kangpokpi Assembly constituency, some 45 km away from the state capital, Imphal. According to medical officials, the parents reached the state on May 27 by a special train from Goa.
For a woman, it is natural things, but we are very lucky that we are staying in Haipi. So mother, friend, doctor, nurse, they all help me. So my pain is half is gone.
The baby, who weighs about 3.2 kg, was delivered by 2 doctors at the quarantine center.
We kept her, we assess her every day, and on 31st, on 31st early morning, she complains of pain in abdomen, and they inform us, and we, the medical team, at 7:30. We, the medical team, reached at around 7:30, 8:30, and with full, with the advice of our CMO and MS Kangpokpi, we, the medical team of PHC Kalapar, with full PPE, we entered the quarantine center.
In a similar incident, a baby born in one of the quarantine centers was also named Corona Kumari in Manipur. Social Welfare and Corporation Minister of Manipur, Nemcha Kipken, visited the state's first quarantine baby, Emmanuel Quarantino, at the community quarantine center and blessed the child for a healthy life. While Quarantino means isolation, Emmanuel means God is with us. With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. Like and subscribe Roving Report YouTube channel And don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host, Skyrim, signing off. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and take care.